How you doing, Candace?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. How old are you?
30.
Do you give us permission to record you and post this interview online?
Yes.
Thank you so much. Can you tell us what's going on with you currently?
I'm currently homeless and struggling to make it, but I do what I gotta do to survive.
When you say struggling, or do you have a home or just
No.
do you have anywhere to go to or nothing?
No.
No friends to stay out sometimes?
No.
How long has it been like this?
Almost 3 years now.
Okay, Candace, where were you born?
North Carolina.
And then where'd you grow up?
Louisiana.
Louisiana.
Yeah.
How old were you when you started working the streets?
I'm gonna say 26.
You started at 26?
Yeah.
So it's not too long.
No.
This is not what you want to do.
No, definitely isn't.
No, absolutely not. If you had a wish and they could take away addiction for you, you wouldn't be doing this.
Right.
What would you be doing if you weren't addicted to drugs?
Being home with my kid and
Okay.
living a normal life.
How many children do you have?
I have one.
One child?
Yeah.
Where does your child live?
She lives in Louisiana.
Okay, who's taking care of her?
Her grandparents.
You want to see her one day?
Yeah.
How old is she?
6.
You missed her a lot?
I do.
So you want to get clean. You're really young. You can get clean. Have you tried rehab before?
Yeah. I was clean for 5 years at one time.
5 years?
Yeah, and I relapsed. You know, I've been using again for 3 years now. So.
All right, take me back to when you relapsed. What was the reason for the relapse?
We got kicked out of our apartment and we lost our jobs. I mean, just everything crumbled all at one time. So.
And then who's we? You and your...
Me and my boyfriend.
Okay, lost everything, went homeless?
Yeah.
All right, so you started using and then it just got out of control again?
Yeah.
What happened to your husband or boyfriend?
He's out here with me.
Oh, he's around?
Yeah.
He's okay with you working the streets?
He don't like it. He hates it.
He hates it? Okay, how does he survive? How does he get money?
He panhandles or does little odd jobs and stuff.
You said you went to high school where?
In North Carolina for Fort Bush High School.
Did you graduate?
Yeah.
What kind of grades did you get?
I was a good student, made A's and B's.
You made A's and B's?
Yeah.
You ever think about college?
Yeah, I did, but...
How come you didn't go to college?
I started doing drugs.
What age?
I was 16.
Take me back to when you were a child. Who got you into drugs?
Just the friends that I was around.
The friends were?
Yeah.
You're hanging around with like druggies?
Yeah.
They got you into it, but you got hooked.
Yeah.
Do you remember if any of them got hooked too, or they got off of it?
All my friends that I grew up with are either dead or in prison.
Because I know a lot of people can take it or leave it.
Yeah.
They'll do it for a few years and then they're totally fine.
Yeah.
So how would you describe your overall experience in high school?
Oh, it was a good experience.
You're a pretty lady. Were you a popular kid?
No, not really.
You weren't popular?
No.
Kept to yourself? Did you have friends?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Now coming back to working on the streets, you said you've been 5 years? Have 5 years since you've been a prostitute?
Yeah.
All right. Do you remember at what point you decided to work the streets?
I got approached one day by a pimp, I guess you could say. And told me about all the money I could make and, showed me all the money I could make and it was nice, so.
And he was a pimp?
Yeah.
How much of your money did he take?
He took all of it.
He took all of it?
Yeah.
Wow.
But I didn't have to ask for any, I didn't want for nothing. Anything I wanted, I got.
Oh, so did you like that? Did you feel safe around him?
Yeah.
Did he ever beat you?
No.
He wasn't a gorilla pimp?
No.
Have you ever had a gorilla pimp?
Yeah, there's quite a few of those out here that try to...
How violent did they get?
I've been kidnapped. I've been held at knife point, gunpoint, all kinds of stuff. Been beat, left on the side of the road for dead.
Wow.
They get pretty violent.
But you don't want to work with a pimp anymore?
No.
How'd you get away from him?
He got arrested, and he's in prison now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Now, do you keep in touch with your family? Anybody consistently? No? They all live
No.
Where do they all live?
They live in North Carolina.
Oh, and then how did you end up here? What was the reason?
I come out here on a vacation with the guy that I met on the internet, but I had hung out with him a couple times before, but came out here and he got twacked out on meth, and he stayed up for like a week or two, and he thought I was trying to kill him, and he left in the middle of the night while I was asleep. He took the car, all the money and everything with him.
You had a car and everything?
Yeah.
What would your dream job be right now if you weren't working the streets?
A nurse.
Is that what you dreamed of becoming as a little girl?
Yeah.
You want to help people?
Yeah.
You love animals too?
Yeah.
What's your favorite animal?
I like cats, like dogs actually, dogs.
Dogs? What's your favorite dog?
I like Rottweilers and pit bulls.
What was your favorite color?
Like hot pink. I like real
Bright colors?
Yeah.
Okay. Why?
I don't know, it just makes me happy.
Makes you happy? So you are involved with your boyfriend still?
Yeah.
Everything good between you guys?
Yeah, for the most part, but you know, we have our ups and downs like any couple would.
Yeah.
Being on the street is real hard for a couple.
I know you talked about this for a second, but what's the worst experience you've had?
I got kidnapped, and
Describe what happened.
one day I was, you know, working on the street, and he pulled up, and I got in his car, and as soon as I got in the car, I just felt something was wrong. And when we got to his house, he had pulled a gun out and held it to my head and told me if I screamed or made any noise, he was gonna shoot me, and I believed him. And he opened up the garage, and there was dog kennels there, and there was like lined up on the wall, and there was 3 other girls inside of these dog kennels. And
Dog kennels?
yeah, he locked us all in dog kennels.
Did you call the police on him later?
No, I didn't, but the other people did. Like,
Did you go to prison?
oh yeah, I did believe so.
Thank God. Animals like that out there. Related to that question, tell me what are some red flags you look for when you pick up a guy? Like, what do you, if you see something, observe something, automatically you're like, no, I don't want to be in there, in this situation. What is it?
Like if they're real aggressive.
Okay.
Or just, like if they've been drinking. You know,
Stay away.
Yeah.
What about, can you spot a guy you don't want? If you spot someone, what would you look for that you're not going to get in the
It's really
car?
hard to spot them, you know.
Hard to spot them?
Yeah.
Okay. But you would date any type of man, right? Race doesn't matter?
No.
Okay. Because I know some of the girls here prefer, okay, so that's, so you're not in contact with your parents? Not at all? Are they alive still?
Yeah.
You had a good relationship though growing up?
No, not really. My uncle, he raped me when I was younger. He raped me when I was 4. And
He raped you when you were 4?
Yeah, and that lasted up until I was like 10.
How did they stop it?
I really don't know. Then my grandpa found out, and my grandpa, you know, threatened him, and I'm pretty sure, but I don't know, you know, what all, you know, happened. But I just know that I didn't.
Do you remember any of it?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
How, from not when you were 4, but later on, or at 4?
I remember all of it. I remember all of it.
Is it really affecting? Have you received like counseling or anything like that?
Yeah.
For how long?
Not long at all. I mean.
Maybe you should try. Maybe later when you get back on your feet, get back to counseling. You know.
Yeah.
If there's anything I can do to help you, let me know. I'll leave you my number.
All right.
Where can you get help here in Las Vegas? For food, shelter, counseling,
the
addiction.
Help Center of Nevada, they help you out.
What is it?
The Help Center of Nevada.
Help Center, is that around here?
It's on Flamingo.
Okay. Now, have you had any STDs?
No.
Are you safe?
Yeah.
Use a condom every time?
Yes.
Now, are there clients who don't want to use a condom?
Yeah.
They refuse? What do you do about that?
I don't see them.
What percentage do you think they don't care about that?
I don't know.
I've heard that a lot of...
Yeah, there's a lot of guys out there that don't.
I've heard some of the women tell me that 90% of the men would rather not use a condom.
Yeah, they would.
Okay. That's terrible.
Yeah.
You never had STD. Where would you get tested if you needed to?
I guess you go to the clinic.
So you had a traumatic childhood. What about your teenage years? Was that a little better?
Yeah, somewhat, but not really.
You still have nightmares about all this?
Yeah.
Yeah, I really hope you get some counseling once you get clean. Now, have you ever been to jail?
Yeah.
Okay, how many times?
3 times.
Okay, are they, what was it for?
Just one was for possession.
Okay.
You know, simple possession, weed. And then the other ones were for aggravated assault.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Felonies or misdemeanors?
The last time was felonies, but they got dropped down to misdemeanors.
When was the last time you had a job?
Before I came out here.
Where'd you work?
I worked at Waffle House.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, as a waitress.
Let's say it's a bad day, you're not making a lot and you can't get your drugs. How does the withdrawals feel?
It's awful.
Can you describe it for us?
It's like having the flu 10 times, like intensified ways worse.
And it gets worse and worse.
Yes.
And then what if you don't get the drugs? Because I know with alcohol withdrawals you can actually die.
Yeah.
But with, what are you on again? What drug?
Heroin.
Okay, with heroin, it's just painful.
Yeah. I mean, I've had seizures coming off of it before.
So what do you do when it just gets unbearable? You go to the clinic or
I mean, yeah. Or
911?
I just bear with it and try to deal with it, or somebody will usually help me out though.
Oh, someone helps you out on the streets.
Yeah.
So when you are in those situations where severe withdrawals, you have no money, you're desperate, is that a time where you're willing to even go lower on your prices?
Yeah.
How low have you gone?
I've gone no less than 40.
Okay, so you never charge us, even when you're desperate?
Yeah.
Okay. Have you have a lot of guys lowballing you?
Yeah. There's
Okay.
a lot out here that try to do that.
All right, tell me, what's your most cherished memory as a child?
As a child,
Yeah.
being with my grandma and going to the mall with her.
Yeah? She's still alive?
Yeah.
Oh, don't you want to see her one day?
Yeah, I miss her.
You miss her? Maybe you should get clean for her, okay? Who was your first celebrity crush?
Usher, probably.
Usher?
Yeah.
What's your favorite song from Usher?
I can't even remember any songs right now.
Doesn't he have that Yeah song?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the biggest one. What kind of music do you like?
Rap.
Rap? Do you have any talents?
No.
Are you particularly talented in anything? Like, you have a good memory or?
I can draw.
Yeah, are you an artist?
Yeah, I like to draw, color.
How would you talk a young lady trying to get into this line of work? What would you say to them?
Not to do it.
Tell me why.
Because it's just a path you don't want to go down, because not only like the way you feel about yourself, but the way other people look at you and judge you and stuff.
Great answer.
It's not worth it.
What about a young person just wanting to get into drugs, dabble into drugs? What would you tell them?
Not to do it, because
Tell us how the withdrawals are again.
they're awful, the worst feeling in the world. I'd rather have a child 15 times without epidural
Wow.
than go through, yeah.
That intense.
Yeah.
Why would you want to get into that? You know?
I don't know. Stupid.
Yeah. Where would you like to see yourself in 2 years?
Sober, in a house, with a job.
So those are your 3 wishes. What are your 3 wishes? If you had 3 wishes.
Be sober, and be in a house with my kids and my boyfriend, and
Those are great goals. Those are not lofty goals. Those are very achievable.
Yeah.
Can you please detail to me what an exit plan would look like for you if you want to get out of this life? Do you have any plans? Have you thought about a plan?
Yeah.
Give me your first one. What's the first step?
Well, right now I'm waiting on the Help Center of Nevada. They're getting my ID and my birth certificate and everything sent here, so I can get on to getting a job, like a real job. So that'll help get my foot in the door, and then once I get a job, start saving my money and get clean.
Get clean. Can you go back to rehab maybe? Have you tried NA?
Yeah. I mean, it's no problem. I feel like once I get off the street, I could get clean,
Okay. You'll let me know if there's anything I can do for you also, okay?
Yeah.
Well, that's everything for today, Candace.
Okay.
Thank you so much for this interview.
Thank you.
You're a really sweet lady. I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you.
I hope you're safe and everything works out for you, and hopefully you'll let us do an update on you in a few months maybe?
Definitely.
All right.